Hello friends, I'm Neshik, and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a professional and beautiful micro job and freelance marketplace website like Fiverr, Freelancer and Upwork.com. Now this website that we're going to create in this video has all the important features and functionalities that a professional micro job website must have. Now let me first explain you what this micro job website is. So if you see this website, this is by the way the website that we'll be creating in this video. If you scroll down, you can see we have different categories over here. Then again, if you scroll down, you can see we have different jobs. So in this website, different freelancers come and they offer different jobs for you. And these are basically small jobs, micro jobs, contract-based jobs. For example, I'm recording this video right now. Maybe I need somebody to edit this video for me. So I can hire somebody from here, somebody who will offer video editing for me. Now, once I hire this person, this will be only one video contract. So if I hire this person, for example, to edit this particular video that I'm recording right now, so I can do that thing, and once the person will give me the file, the finished edited file, then this contract will end. I'll pay that money to this person and this contract will end. Now similarly, for example, if I need somebody to create a YouTube video thumbnail for this particular video, here as you can see somebody is offering this thing. I'll create a beautiful and professional YouTube thumbnail for you. So I can click on this thing, I can hire this person as well. Now there are many different jobs offering over here. So let me show you this example. I'll create a professional website for you. So maybe I am a customer, I'm looking for somebody who will create a website for me. So I'll hire this person because I see the rating is also pretty good, 4.5 rating, and the pricing is also very affordable. So I'll open this profile. Now here as you can see, this person will create a professional website for me, and they have some demos, some portfolios over here. You can go through this thing. If you like this thing, you can go through the rating and all. You can see the pricing. If you want to create a business website or a blog, this will cost you $250. And if you want to go ahead and create an e-commerce website, they will charge you, or this freelancer will charge you $500. And you can also see the delivery time, 28 days for business website and 24 days for e-commerce website. Now these freelancers can also offer some add-ons. For example, if you click on view add-ons, you can see now if you want to create an e-commerce website, for example, and if you also want to do SEO for that website, so to rank higher on different Google search results, you can select this option. You can select this add-on. Similarly, there is another add-on. So if you want to secure your website from hackers, you can purchase this add-on. And maybe I want to create a simple business website or a blog. So I'll click on this option. Now I'll get this pop-up, and here you can make the payment for this option. So this payment, as you can see, the price is $300, $250 for the job and $50 for that add-on that we selected. Now we also have the credit system. So if this person wants, or if you want, you can use your credit. If you have some credit, you can use your credit to purchase this thing or to get this job done. Or if you want, you can make payment through PayPal, through Razorpay, Stripe, through net banking, UPI, whatever payment option you want. Many different payment gateways are available. We'll see how to integrate those different payment gateways on our website. Now once you make the payment, I'll not do the payment right now. I'll show you this process in more detail later on in the video. So once you make the payment, that person who is the freelancer who is offering this job, they will get one notice. They will get this notification that somebody has ordered a job for you. Now as you can see, I've completed 3 jobs, but let me just show you in this example. So maybe somebody has selected this job. So now freelancer has to accept this job. So somebody said that they want to create an e-commerce website and I am the freelancer. So I'll accept. Okay, fine. I'll create this job for you. So I'll have one button over here. I'll click on that accept button and I'll accept this thing. Now I can start chatting with this customer. So I can tell them, please explain more about your needs. And that person will type in more detail what all things they need. Or if they have something prepared, for example, if they have some demo images that they want to refer, or if they have some document file PDF, they can also, attach that file and they can send this thing to the freelancer. Now freelancer will go through all these things and they will create a file for them. So for example, this is related to YouTube thumbnail. So freelancer will send the first, YouTube thumbnail for me based on the needs of this person. Now if this person sees that this is a good thumbnail, but some changes are to be made on this thumbnail, for example, the color scheme is off, or maybe they want to change the typography or whatever the changes are to be made, then this person will again message them that I want these changes to be made on the thumbnail. Again, the freelancer will do this thing and they will then upload the final, or they will then attach the final thumbnail. And once this customer likes this thing, they can approve this thing. And once they approve this thing, this transaction will be settled and you can charge some money on this. For example, the total amount, for example, for this order was $682. But here if you see, there is some house commission, 20% house commission. So obviously what you will gain with this thing. So freelancer is uploading their job and some customer is getting this job done. But what are you getting in between? So you can do one thing, you can charge some commission on that. So in this example, I've charged 20% commission. You can charge 10% commission, or if you want, you can charge different commission for different categories. For example, for voiceovers, you can charge maybe $10. For website development, you can charge $20 and so on. So once this transaction is done, actually you will receive all this money. You will have to deduct your 20% and you have to then send rest of the money to the freelancer. I'll explain you and I'll show you how this entire process works later on in this video. For now, I hope now you get a better idea about what this micro job marketplace website is. Now again, let's come back to the homepage. Let's see some other things on this website. So you have now understood what this website is. Now let's see different features and different things related to this website. So first of all, this is the design of the website. This is the homepage of this website. If you scroll down, let's see from top. Now in this website, everything is customizable, from your header and footer to your homepage. Even your pages, even if you see the freelancer page or the single product page, every page is customizable. And we'll see how to do that later on in this video. So for example, I've used this simple header over here at top. We have a top header. If you want, you can use the currency converter like this one. Then we also have this my account option or the dashboard option. If a customer clicks on this option, or if you're a freelancer, both your freelancer and also your customers both will get this option, my account option. So basically this will be a front-end dashboard for your customers and for your freelancers. Freelancers can see what all jobs they have created. So I'm offering this. I'll create a free professional YouTube thumbnail. This is my job that I'm offering, and what all messages I have, what all chats or messages you have with your customers. You can see that thing. You can come back to your dashboard again. Then you can see comments. You can see your balance. Now, if you want to, I have some balance in my account. For example, I have $500. Now, if I want to withdraw this fund in my account, I can click on withdraw funds. Then I can select I want, through PayPal, I want through bank transfer, and what is the total amount. Maybe I want to withdraw 500 from this. Now I can give my payment details like my bank account details and click on request cash out. Now once this freelancer clicks on this request cash out, this request will be sent to you, the admin of the website, the owner of the website, and you will have to now release this fund. I'll show you how that is done, how funds are released on this website. So this is a front-end dashboard. Again, if you come back to your home page, here if you see we have this main search bar, you have the website name, we have some options. Now, if somebody wants to post a new job, maybe I'm a freelancer, I can do SEO or I can do something like that, and I want to earn through that thing. I want to post my own job, my own profile. I can click on this button, post job button, and I can post my job right from the front end. Here, as you can see, I can just go to this thing. I have to enter the title, and there is some example also given. I'll build you a WordPress website. Okay, so this is an example. Then I can select my location. In the next step, I can enter my description. I can enter some keywords. Then in details, I can enter different types of things like basic, standard, premium. So I've already shown you this thing. In basic, it could be how to create, or I'll create a basic website for you. In standard, it could be I'll create a professional website for you. In premium, it could be I'll create an e-commerce website for you. And you can charge different amount for different types of job. And you can also set how many days it will take you to deliver this job. Then you can create add-ons. We have seen in the previous step what all these add-ons are, like SEO add-ons, website security add-ons, and so on. And in the final step, we'll have to select some package. If you want to create these packages, I'll show you how to create these packages. And if this person wants to be featured, for example, I've created a job, but I want my job to be shown on the home page. So I'll have to pay $30 or $50 to the website owner so that my job is displayed on the homepage so that I get more sales for this job. Similarly, I want to be sponsored on the search page, okay, on top of the search result. Then I'll have to pay $30 and this will be active for 30 days. I'll explain you all these things in more detail. Okay, so this is the front end. People can come, they can choose this thing and they can get more attraction and they can get more visibility on your website by using that option. Now, if somebody wants to search for some keyword, for example, I'm searching for some website developer, so I can select some category. Okay, website developer category, or if I want, I can add that keyword, and I can also select the maximum price and I can search for that job. You can add your testimonials over here. If you want writing or creative or legal, what all categories you want, you can just click on that thing and you will now see only jobs related to this particular category. And here, you have seen in the previous step, if you want your job to be featured on the homepage, pay $50 and your job will be featured on the homepage like this one. So all these people whose jobs are featured on the homepage, they have paid us some extra money. Then you can create more sections like this. I'll show you this thing as well. Now if you see the search page, in the search page you will see this is how it will look like. Again, in the previous step I have shown you this thing. If somebody wants their job to be featured on the search page, they'll have to pay you some extra money. So here, as you can see on top of this search page, these jobs are featured. Now if somebody wants, they can come over here based on their budget, based on the location, based on the features and category, they can filter different jobs for their needs. Then we'll also see how to create different pages like the about page, contact page, your blog page, these pages. Okay, so here as you can see, if somebody wants to contact the website owner, they can do that thing as well. So basically we'll see everything related to this microjob website. Also, not to mention that this website is also 100% mobile and tablet friendly. Now if you open this website in a mobile phone, let me show you this thing. Alright, so as you can see, once you open this website in a mobile phone, this is how it will look like. Menu and everything will become like this. You have to click on this hamburger icon to go to your menu. Okay, this is your home page. If you scroll down, everything is now completely changed. Okay, you can go through all these things and this is how it will look like. So this is 100% mobile and tablet friendly. Alright, so this was a very short demo of the website that we'll be creating in this video. Now I hope you guys like the demo website. Now if you like this demo website and if you want to create this website, make sure to watch the complete tutorial. And if you want to learn more things like how to create different types of website like e-commerce website, how to do SEO, how to secure your website and all these things, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll get a notification of that. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. Now, let's start creating this website. Right, now to create any kind of website, whether it's a micro job marketplace website, an e-commerce website, a simple blog business website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, fiverr.com, google.com. All these things are different domain names. So we'll also have to register a domain name on the internet, so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Now the second and the most important thing is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a computer or a server wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this website, this entire website from top to bottom, all the different media files, all the different jobs, this database, this entire website is saved in a server. And that server is running 24/7. So that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website live because your server is always up and running. Now hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. So your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website, your website security, and even your website's ranking in Google search results is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you've selected a good and reliable hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing. You'll get better ranking in Google search results. Your website will be very much secure. So for anybody to attack or hack your website, it will be very difficult. And obviously in contrast to that, if you select a cheap and crappy hosting, your website will load very slow. The security on your website will not be that great, and also you won't get better ranking in Google search results. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. I'll show you one thing. Just open a new tab and type in this link. You should be redirected to this page. Now this is the hosting that we'll be using. This is one of the fastest WordPress hostings and at a very affordable rate. So this is the reason why we are using it: affordable, fast and secure hosting. Now first of all, if you notice this thing, we are not using a regular shared hosting or web hosting. We are using WordPress hosting because we'll be using WordPress CMS to develop this website. So make sure we have WordPress hosting, not the regular hosting. If you directly go to Hostinger, you will land on the web hosting page, which is this page. Okay, we don't want to use this hosting. Make sure you use the WordPress hosting page. So you can simply do one thing. If you click on that link, you will automatically be redirected to the WordPress hosting page. So you don't have to worry about this thing. Now if you scroll down, you can see first of all, they have great rating on Trustpilot. You can go through the rating. They're using Lightspeed web server, which will again improve your website speed, and they are using Cloudflare to make your website more fast and also more secure. If you scroll down, you can see they have 4 different plans over here. Now, if you just want to save some time, I will just recommend you to select this most popular WordPress starter plan, very affordable plan. Just click on the start button and proceed further. If you want to learn more about this thing very quickly, let me explain you what this hosting is and what all features you get with this particular plan or with this particular hosting. Now, first of all, if you select the WordPress starter plan, this plan, you can create up to 100 websites with this plan. So today you're creating this micro job marketplace website. Tomorrow, maybe if you want to create maybe another blog or an e-commerce website or some second, third, fourth website. Now for that, you don't have to again purchase a new hosting. You can host up to 100 websites in one single hosting. So once you purchase this WordPress starter for all your future websites, up to 100 websites, you don't have to purchase another hosting. You can host all your websites in one single hosting. Very important. Now with this, we get 100 GBs of SSD storage. So again, this is very important. Most of the hosting providers at this price, they will hardly offer you like 5 or 10 GBs of SSD storage. But here they are offering us 100 GBs of SSD storage. Now, how much storage do you actually need to create a website like this one? So if you see this website with all the different images, with all the different jobs, pages, with all the database and all, this size of this entire website is hardly 200 MBs. So if you see this thing in perspective, with 1 GB, you can create like 4-5 different websites like this one. And even if your website gets really huge, really popular, thousands of different people have created or millions of different people have created an account on your website and so on, still your website size will not be more than 2 or 3 GBs. So you don't have to worry about this storage. Now second thing, in fact the most important thing, is that these guys are using the SSD storage to store and host your website. Now most of the hosting providers available in the market, they use the HDD storage, and HDD is very slow, very laggy. So if your website is hosted on HDD server, your website will load very slow. But here at Hostinger, they are using SSD storage, and SSD is approximately 30 to 40 times faster as compared to regular hosting. So again, very important. Now with this, you can also create a free business email. So instead of a regular email like nayyar@gmail.com, you can create an email address with your own website name. For example, my website name is blogdude. So I can create nayyar@blogdude.com. Okay, I can create an email account with my own website name. Then we also get free SSL certificate. Now SSL is this secure option. If you see my demo website, if you click on this option, you'll see my website name, and besides that, you will see the logpad. This is the SSL certificate. So we get that for free. We also get a domain name for free. So whatever domain name you want to register, you can register it for free. Now there are many different options over here. If you hover over this option, you can learn more about that. For example, as I said earlier, we are using managed WordPress hosting. So they have WordPress acceleration. They are using Lightspeed web server, and they are using server-based caching. So your website will load very fast because of this server-based caching. And there are many more features related to this. You can go ahead and read more about this thing. For now, I would just recommend you to click on this select button and proceed further. And now you'll be redirected to this page. Here, first of all, you have to choose a period. So for how long do you want to purchase this hosting plan? So for 1 month, for 12 months, 24 months, or for 4 years. So by default, 1 year is selected, 12 months is selected. And here, as you can see, the regular price is actually $15. But if you purchase for 1 year, you'll get it for only half the price. In fact, less than that. You're getting it for only $6.50 per month. So basically here you're getting this thing for half the price. But if you go with 2 years, 24 months, you'll get it at even cheaper price. For example, for just $5.50 per month. And the most important and the most unique and amazing thing about Hostinger is that the renewal price is also discounted. Now most of the times it happens that for the first year, many hostings give huge discount. For example, the regular price is like $20, but if you purchase for the first year, they will give you for $7-8. But here they are giving you for $5-6, and even the renewal price is discounted. So other hostings, when you renew after 1 year, you have to pay around 3 to 4 times higher. But here that is not happening. Even the renewal price is getting discounted. So after 2 years, if you renew this thing, you will have to pay only $9 per month instead of regular $15 per month. So again, very important. And if you see the subtotal, remember we are getting free domain name, so you don't have to count the domain name price over here. If you see the subtotal over here, you have to pay only $130 approximately. And if you compare with some other hosting, for example, if you compare this thing with A2 hosting or some other hosting, A2 hosting, which I was recommending earlier before this hosting, for the first year, you have to pay like $130 only for the first year. And here you're getting that for 2 years. So this is really amazing. So just select whatever period you want, and after that scroll down. In the second step, you just have to enter your email address. So just enter your email address, and with this email address, they will create an account for you. So make sure whatever email address you enter here, you have access to that particular email address. Okay, very important. And make sure your email address spelling and everything is correct. Then if you scroll down, you can select the payment method. So if you want to make payment through credit card, debit card, PayPal, Google Pay, Alipay, CoinGate. If you're watching this video from India, you will get even more payment gateway option. For example, you will get Paytm, you will get Razorpay, you will get UPI payment, many different payment options. Similarly, if you're watching this video from some other country, you will get payment option which are accepted in your country. So this is another great thing about Hostinja, because this is a multinational brand. It is available in many different countries. So whatever payment option you want to select, just select that thing. Now once you do this thing, just go ahead at the bottom and click on Submit Secure Payment and make the payment. Now once you make the payment, you will be now automatically be redirected to a new page. And in this page, you have to set your password. So if you remember, in the previous step, we have entered our email address. And in this step, we have to enter the password. Just make sure that whatever password you enter over here, this is a strong password. So you're using alphabet, numbers, and all those special characters, just to make sure that your website is secure. So if your password is secure, your website will also be secure. So make sure you select and choose a strong password. After that, you can just go ahead and click on confirm. And now you'll be redirected to a new page. And this is just a starting page, the first page that you'll see once you start this process. So with this page, you will now be, you'll be starting a new process. And to start that process, you just have to click on this Start Now button. Now the very first thing they will ask you a few questions. First, they're asking who you're creating this website for yourself, for a client, for a company you work for, or for somebody else. Now, according to your situation, you can select anything. Again, it will ask you a few more things, like it will be a business website, e-commerce website, portfolio, blog, whatever type of website you are planning to create, you can select this option. Now, this is just a simple survey. If you want, you can fill in this option, which is helpful. But if you want, you can skip this thing as well. So you'll see this skip link at the bottom of the screen. You can simply click on that link and you can skip this process. And now you'll be asked to select a platform. So what platform do you want to use? WordPress, WooCommerce, or some other platform? There's one more option, Migrate My Website. I'll explain you about this option, Migrate My Website option, later on. Basically, if you already have a website created with some other hosting, and if you want to migrate to Hostinja, you can use this option, but don't use it from here. I'll show you there is another place from where you can use this option. For now, for most of you guys, I would just recommend you to select the first option, WordPress. Click on Select button. And now in the next step, they will ask you to enter your email address and password. Now this email and password is for your WordPress website. Okay, so earlier the email address and password we entered, that was for your Hostinja control panel. Okay, and this is for your WordPress dashboard. You'll see your WordPress dashboard in a very short time. For now, just enter this email address and password, and again also remember this one as well. You can enter the same email and password if you want. Now once you do this thing, again click on continue. And now in the next step, they will give you some templates. These are pre-made templates, but we don't want to use that. So you can simply skip this thing as well. And now finally, they will ask you to select a domain name. So there are three options over here. Claim a free domain. So as I said earlier, you will get a free domain with this hosting. So we have that option. Second is buy a domain, and third is use an existing domain. First, let's see the first option. So if you want to claim, or if you want to register your domain name, your first domain name for free, click on this first option, click on the select button, and type in whatever domain you want to register. For example, if I want to register nayashake.co.in, I'll type in nayashake over here. And from the domain name extension list, you can select .com, .net, .xyz, .org, any different domain name extension you want. I'll be selecting nayashake.co.in. So select whatever you want, and after that click on search. Now this will search whether this domain is available or not. If it is available, it will say that this domain is available. You can now click on continue and proceed further. Now there is one more option, which is the third option, use an existing domain. So if you already have a domain name registered on some other website, maybe on GoDaddy, Namecheap, or some other website, and if you want to use that domain name with Hostinja, then you can select the third option, use an existing domain. And now type in whatever domain name you have registered. So maybe there is a domain name that I've registered on GoDaddy, nayashik.com. So maybe I'll enter that domain over here, nayashik.com, and I'll click on continue. So now I'll be connecting that GoDaddy domain name with my Hostinger account. So click on continue. So here, as you can see, based on the domain name that you have entered, so I've entered this blog to domain. This will tell you where your domain name is registered. So here, as you can see, GoDaddy and your current name servers. We now have to change our name servers, and we'll see how to do that. For now, just click on continue. And in this step, they will show you the server location. So by default, Asia, based on your location, based on your country, server location will be selected. Because I'm from India, for me, this Asia data center location is selected. If you're from some other country, you can change this data center location. Here, as you can see, Singapore, European data center locations, USA. So if you want, you can change the data center location as well. And again, I'm saying based on your country, it will automatically be selected. So you don't have to do anything. Just leave it as it is and click on continue. In fact, click on this finish setup button. Now this setup has started for you. So basically WordPress has started installing on your domain name. This is a very small process again. It can take up to 3 minutes. So let's wait. Alright, so as you can see, this is done. Now once WordPress is installed on your domain name, you will see this screen, and here you don't have to do anything. Just click on that logo that you see at the very top, that Hostinger logo. Okay. You see this Hostinger logo at the very top, click on that. You will now be automatically redirected to your Edge panel. Now this is the control panel for your Hostinger hosting account. So from this page, you will be controlling your hosting. Now whenever in future you want to come to this page, you can just enter this link, edgepanel.hostinger.com, enter the email address and password, and you will be logged into this page. Now very first thing, let me show you one thing. If you want to migrate your website, if you already have a website created with some other hosting, maybe you're not really happy with or you're not really satisfied with the speed and performance of that hosting. And if you want to migrate to Hostinger, you can click on this option. You can click on this user icon, and here you will see migrate website. Click on this. They will ask you a few options. If you click on add request, they will ask you what your website, first of all, where you want to migrate to. So it will automatically be selected for you. Now enter your current domain name server, enter wp-admin, your WordPress dashboard link, enter your username and password for your WordPress website, and select what hosting provider you're using right now, HostGator, Bluehost, GoDaddy, SiteGround, or some other hosting. And you can enter the name of the other hosting and click on add request. Now once you add all these things, once you add these details, these guys will now automatically migrate your website from your current hosting to Hostinger for absolutely free. Now the second option over here is this hosting option. Click on that. Now, if you already have a domain name registered, maybe if you have a domain name registered on GoDaddy, Namecheap, or some other website, and if you want to use that domain name as well with this website, or if you want to add second, third, fourth website, how you will do that? So you can click on this add website button. And first of all, you will have to add a new domain name. So if you want, you can purchase a new domain name. If you have not already purchased a domain name, you can enter this domain name and you can purchase it. Or if you already have purchased a domain name, you can enter that thing over here. So I have this domain name purchased on some website, I think on GoDaddy. So I'll select this option and click on add website. Now once you do this thing, once you click on add website, if you again come back to hosting, you'll see this website will also be added, but this will not work. First, what you have to do is to make this thing work, click on manage. Now it will give you this notice that your domain is not pointing to the server. Here, as you can see, domain state is not pointing to our name servers. Okay, here also you'll see this thing. So first we have to do one thing. We have to point our domain name server to Hostinger. And how you'll do that? First, go to the website wherein you have registered your domain name. So in this case, I'll go to GoDaddy because I've registered this domain name on GoDaddy. You can go to any website. These steps are all same. And here, as you can see, this is the domain name. If you click on options, you will see manage DNS. Click on manage DNS. So even if you're using Namecheap or some other option, you'll always see the DNS option. Click on DNS option, scroll down, and here you'll see the name servers. You have to click on change, and you have to select this option, enter my own name servers. And now delete these name servers from here. Okay, you can just do it like this. Now enter your name servers. You will get your Hostinger name server here. As you can see, Hostinger name servers. Copy your name server number 1, paste it under line 1. Similarly, copy your name server number 2, paste it under line 2, and click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 to 48 hours to link your domain name with Hostinger. So by that time you can wait, or if you want, you can come back to hosting. So if you're doing this for the first time, if you have just linked your domain name, again I'm saying it will take some time, so you can wait till then. And after that, after 24 hours, you can come and follow these steps. or if you've just registered a new domain name, you can just follow these steps for now. So I'll be using this domain name blogdude.com for this tutorial. So I'll click on manage, and you will see your domain name, whatever domain name you have registered. You will see the manage button, click on that, and now click on this dashboard option. Now once you click on this option, you will see this screen, and this is the website. Basically from here also you can control your website. Basically it will show that what all things are installed for you and what is the current name server. So the current PHP version, as you can see, is this 7.4. Current WordPress version, what is your database name, so you can locate your database from here. You make sure your light speed thing is on. Okay, this is recommended and this is very important. Then after that you will see your SSL certificate option. Make sure to install SSL. So click on the setup button and click on install SSL. Now once it is installed, you will see this will say enabled. So this is now enabled. Also you will see this force HTTPS should also be on for you automatically. If it is not switched on for you, you can just click on this thing, it will be switched on for you. So make sure you have light speed and force HTTPS on, and you also have SSL certificate installed. Now once you do all these things, finally after that you can click on this button, edit website, and once you do that thing, you will automatically be now redirected to your WordPress dashboard. And this is the WordPress dashboard. This is how it will look like. Very first thing I want to do is I want to get rid of all these widgets that you see. These are not really important, so maybe I'll just remove all these things from here. Make sure this is nice and clean. Okay, no extra things available. Now this dashboard page is the most important page of your website because you'll be controlling your entire website from this page. So if you want to change your website style, appearance, if you want to manage payments, manage jobs, whatever you want to do, you'll do everything from this page. In fact, you'll control your entire website from this page. And whenever you want to log into your WordPress dashboard, there are two ways of doing that. First is you will enter your website name, and after that put in /wp-admin, enter the email address and password, and you will land on this page. And the second way is to come to this website, come and log into your panel, and after that come over here and click on edit website. You'll automatically be logged into your dashboard. Now whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand, and there are a few basic settings that we have to do. Now first of all, at the left hand side you'll see few options. First option after dashboard is post option. We'll be using this option to create this blog post. I've shown you this blog option, so we'll see how to create these blog posts. We'll be creating these blog posts from this option. Okay, from this post option. Then we have the media option. Now whatever images and media files that you see on your website, whatever images, media files, anything that you see on your website, everything will be present under media library, and you can always come and manage that from here. Then we have the pages option, which obviously will be used to create different pages, your home page, about page, search page, those pages. Then after that, leave all these things and directly come to appearance. Now under appearance, you will see few themes will be installed for you, and one of those themes will be activated. So in this case, this 2022 theme is activated. Now if you open your website in a new window, you will see this is how it is looking. This is how your website will look now. Now this style and appearance of your website is because of this theme, 2022 theme. If you just go ahead and activate some other theme, for example, let's go ahead and activate the 2020 theme. Again, if you come back to your website and refresh it, you'll see your website design is completely changed. And this is because of this theme. So this is basically what a theme does. A theme changes your website style and appearance. Now we just want one theme installed and activated. So all these extra themes, we can just click on that and delete it. We don't want anything extra on this website. Okay, fine. We don't want to use this 2020 theme, by the way. We'll be using some other theme just after this thing. Once we complete the basic settings, after that we'll install a new theme. Next option is your plugins option. And just like themes here also, you'll see there are few plugins which are automatically installed for you. Now we have seen what is a theme. Theme is basically the design and appearance of your website. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is kind of a software or an add-on that will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, right now our website is just a normal blog. We don't have any micro job related features on our website. So for that we'll have to install few new plugins, and those plugins will add all the micro job marketplace features on our website. For now, all these extra themes, all these extra plugins, we can just go ahead and deactivate them. So you can do it one by one, or you can do it in bulk. You can tick mark this thing. Okay, it will select everything. And under bulk action, you can select deactivate and apply. So it will deactivate everything. Now go ahead and delete all the plugins. Just leave this one, Lightspeed Cache. This is your caching plugin. This will improve your website speed, as you can see. So tick mark everything except for light speed, and again go to bulk action. Let me go from here and select delete and click on apply. Okay, this will delete all these extra plugins. Now once you complete this website, you can go ahead and activate the light speed cache plugin. I'll not activate it right now. So once you complete the website, once you watch the complete tutorial, then after that you can come at the end and activate this plugin. Now click on settings from the left hand side. Now here very first thing you have to do is you have to change your website title and you have to change your website description. So right now it is something like blog, or it will say something else. So instead of this, I want to type in, let's see. So here as you can see, the title of my website is simply jobs. This is the name of my website. And under tagline, I can type in microjob marketplace. Okay. So basically just describe your website in few words. Then scroll down and tick mark this thing, membership, anyone can register. And finally under time zone, select time zone based on your country. If you're from India, select Kolkata. If you're from some other country, select that time zone and click on save changes. Then under settings, click on permalinks, and custom structure, some other structure will be selected for you. We have to make sure that this post name structure is selected. Okay, this is the most SEO friendly permalink structure. So make sure post name is selected. Again, go ahead and click on save changes. Now again, if you come back to your dashboard, and with this we have completed all the basic settings related to our WordPress website. Now the very first thing that I want to do is I want to install a new theme. Okay, to change the website style, and we want to make it something like this one. In fact, with this theme we'll also get all the required plugins. So we just need the theme, and rest all the plugins that are required, we'll get it for free with the theme. Now to download that theme, you have to open a new tab again and type in this link. You should be now redirected to this page. Now this is the option that we'll be using, Premium Press Marketplace. Premium Press again is a marketplace. So you have different types of themes available. As you can see, cashback theme, microjob theme, dating theme, directory theme, auction theme, coupon theme, hundreds of different themes styles are available. Then obviously we want to use this microjobs theme. So click on this. And this is the theme that we need, microjob theme. And if you see the pricing over here, by default for me it says $99, but if you open this for the first time, there will be some discount going on. So make sure you purchase it under the discount period. For example, let me show you this thing. If I open this in a new private window, and if I go to this microjob themes, if I scroll down, as you can see, $79, and this will be a very limited time discount. For example, here as you can see, for 14 minutes, sometimes 15-20 minutes. So make sure you purchase that under this limited time so that you get the discount. So you can purchase it for $79. So sometimes there could be higher discount there, sometimes there could be a little bit lower discount. So whatever the option is, 79, 69, 89, whatever dollars you have to pay, just select this option, click on download. You have to make the payment and purchase this theme. So based on based on your country, you will automatically be redirected and your currency will be selected, and you have to make the payment. Now once you make the payment, you have to log into your website. Okay, so if you click on members, you have to log in over here. You'll get all these details on your email as well. Also, while purchasing the theme, whatever details you enter, email address and password, that will be your login ID and password. Now you will see your theme that you have purchased. Because I've purchased all the themes, I see everything. And let's see, here it is, microjobs theme. Click on download and this theme will be downloaded for you. As you can see, I already have this theme, so I'll cancel this thing. I'll come back over here. Let me show you how, once you purchase this thing and once you download that zip file, let me show you how you can upload this zip file on your website. So if you want to install this theme on your website, you have to first click on appearance, click on add new, upload theme, and select that zip file. So click on choose file, and here this is the file mj10, okay, microjob 10. We have to click on open and click on install now. Now once this theme is installed, you have to go ahead and activate it. So click on this activate link, and this theme will be activated for you. Now we can again go ahead and click on begin in setup. Okay, so we can now set up this theme. So click on begin setup, and to set up this thing, to activate this theme, you will have to enter your order ID, or it will be your license code. You will get that thing over here. Again, if you come back to this Premium Press account, scroll down at the top. Here, as you can see, you have the license key. Copy it from here, come back to your website, paste in the key and click on continue. Now once you click on continue, you should see a new setup window. And now let me show you that setup window. As you can see, this is how the setup window should look like. Okay, choose a website design, and you should see this thing, and you can now select some design from here. Okay, like this, whatever design you want, you can select this design and you can proceed further. Now sometimes it might happen that you might not see this page. Okay, you might not see this screen. In fact, you will see this screen, this dashboard screen, dashboard for microjobs. Okay, it will say whatever the theme is. Now if you face that problem, you have to do one thing. You have to reset this plugin. Because I saw that plugin for me, as you can see, some users are also installed and settings are all done. For example, if I go to settings and if I go to page links, all these pages are created for me. As you can see, my account page, ad listing page, pricing page, all these pages are automatically created for me. But if you don't see that setup window, these pages will not be created for you. So to fix this thing, you can do one thing. You can come back to settings and you can now reset this theme, this micro job theme. So to do that thing, you have to click on license key. And over here, you will see this option, reset option. Again, I'm saying only do this thing if you don't see the setup window. Okay, if you see the setup window like I saw that thing, don't need to do it. But if you don't see the setup window, you can go ahead and reset this option so that you know all these pages and everything is created for you. Okay, so click on reset option, delete everything. Don't worry about this delete everything. It will only reset this theme and you can do everything again. So as you can see, again, we have to install this thing and again, we have to enter the license code and do the same thing. So let's enter the license code, click on continue. And now as you can see, all these things will change for you. All, if you see the URL bar, everything was installed for you. And now as you can see, I'm getting this setup screen, getting started, choose a web design. So this is the screen that you should see if you're, if you're doing this for the very first time. Now you can just select any screen or any layout that you want. So let me do one thing, whatever layout you want. So this is kind of the layout that I'm using, very similar layout that I've used in the demo website. Okay, so I'll do one thing, I'll use the same layout. If you want, you can use some other layout as well. And later on you can change the design to this one. Okay, it's all simple stuff. So because I've used this layout for the demo website, I'll use the same option, simply ads. As you can see, this is the layout. So just tick mark this thing, scroll down at the bottom, click on continue. Now once you click on continue, you will automatically be redirected to your home page. And now as you can see, this is how the home page will look like. Everything is automatically created for you. And we have to do a few more things. We have to do, in fact, a lot of settings and all. We have to set up everything. But for now, you can see one layout. In fact, this entire website is automatically created for you. Now, how to manage this site, how to control everything, we'll see that thing in the tutorial. But you can see this is now working. If you click on Simply Jobs or if you click on your homepage link, you can see, okay, this is 100% working for you. Now we have to see the settings and how to set up everything. So for that, again, come back to your dashboard. And now again, let me show you one thing. If you see the home page and if you don't see these featured jobs over here, okay, these featured jobs which are automatically created for you, again, it means that the setup was not completed properly. Okay, similarly, if you don't see the option, if I go back to Premium Press, click on settings, and if I, for example, I'm just giving you an example. If I click on page links, all these pages are created for you. If I click on this option to open this page in a new tab, my account page, as you can see, this page is created for me. So make sure you see these options. Okay, these pages are created for you and you see all those options. Let me first refresh this website. And now you can see the changes on your website. Make sure you have these things automatically created for you and these pages also present. So this means that the setup was properly done. If not, again, I've shown you, go to settings and at the bottom, click on license key and reset everything. Now let's see whether the website is working properly or not. Now the very first or the very basic thing on your website will be to add a new job. A person comes to your website and they want to post a freelancer. For example, I'm a freelancer. I can create a website for you. So I want to post a job for myself. So how I'll do that and what all options I get. So if I can do that simply by clicking on this button, post job. And once I click on post job, I should now see the ad listing page. Again, I'm saying if you click on post job, if you don't see the ad listing page, reset the theme that I've shown you how to do that thing. Now here I can enter the title. So let me actually do one thing, open the website. Okay, let me open this thing. Now I'll just copy paste everything just to show you how this is done. So this is my title. I'll create a beautiful and professional. Let me cut this thing. I'll create a beautiful and professional YouTube thumbnail for you. Or maybe I'll type in, instead of this, I'll type in, I'll create a professional website for you. Okay, so this is my title. Now after that, I have to select some category for this job. Okay, so this job falls under which category? So I can click on category and so many different categories are automatically created for you. Now let me show you how you can do some changes on this category. For example, we have this programming and tech, and under that we have the e-commerce development, website development. Okay, we have this option. But if you don't have this option, for example, if you want to create a category which is not available over here, how you can do that? So let's see how that is done. So for that, we have to do this under jobs. So if you see, if you come back to the main dashboard, this is your main dashboard. First, let's actually do one thing. We did not delete the 2020 theme. Let's delete this theme as well. Okay, just make sure you have microjob theme only, no other theme. Now over here at the left hand side, you will see this job option. Click on that job, and under job, you can see we have so many different things, categories, features, all these things. First, we have to click on categories. Now these are the categories which are displayed over here. If you see, first is graphics and design, and under graphics and design, we have some subcategories like web design, logo design. These are all subcategories under graphics and design. So if you see, this is the main option, main category, graphics and design, and under that we have this subcategory, podcast cover, website design, logo design. These are all subcategories. Similarly, if I go to page 2, here as you can see, we have this main category, data. Okay, and under that we have database, data analytics, data processing. Okay, so many different options. Again, if you click on data, you have these subcategories. So if you want to create your own category and subcategories, so if you want to delete, for example, I don't want this data category and all these subcategories, I can tick mark it like this, and I can just go ahead and delete them. Okay, tick mark it, go to bulk action, delete, and delete this category. So if you want, you can do this thing as well. Now, if you want to create a new main category, for example, I want to create, let me see. Okay, we don't have, okay, it will be under music. Voice, we have the voiceover. So I was thinking of creating voiceover thing, but it is already present. Maybe let me do website development. It is already present, but I'm just showing you how it is done. Okay, so I'll type in website development. Okay, this is my main category. Now, if you see one thing, for main categories, we have these icons. Okay, if you see, this is data, we have the icon, writing and translation, we have icons for the main categories. So it is recommended to have an icon for the main category. If you open this in a new tab, this is how the icon is looking, as you can see. So if you want your icon, if you want to use a similar icon, you can go to this website, flaticon.com. Go to this website, and maybe if I search for, first make sure to log in or sign up. So it is 100% free. Just enter your email address and this will create a new account for you. If you already have an account, just log in with your account. Now, once you log in to your account, again, come back to the main page. Now, suppose I'm searching for website logo. Okay, so I can search for website. If you're searching for audio, video, you will see hundreds of different logos over here, colorful, simple, plain logos as well. Whatever type of logo you want, you can just select that thing and you can redesign it. For example, this is how these logos are looking. So maybe I want to select, let me open a new logo as well in a new tab. Okay, so this is the logo style. Okay, so I'll select maybe this logo, okay, for website development, this one. So I'll click on this thing and you can also edit this logo. So if you click on edit icon, okay, this is how it is looking. You can now go to display. You can change the size, you can decrease the size like this one. For example, here as you can see, size is decreased. We have this thing and we have a small logo in between. Now I'm doing this thing just to make sure that everything is looking same. Okay. Then we also have this background color. You can see we have this background, and let me see the color, what this background color is. Okay. So we have the same color. It is E6, something like that. I'll show you the color code. Now to add background color in this, you can click on shapes and you can select this square shape. Okay. You will get the background color, and under this color, type in E6, E6, E6. If you want, now I'm again saying, if you want to use the same styling, if you want to use some other color as the background color and some other designing, it is all up to you. Now once it is done, you can now click on download, select PNG and whatever size you want. So maybe we want this size, okay, 128 KB. Okay, if you want 128 pixels, I'm sorry. If you want 5 to 12 pixels, you can select that design as well. Now once you're creating this website development, you can click on this add new category option for now and make sure this is parent category. So under parent category, it should be none. Now click on add new category. Website development is added. Click on edit and you can add the logo over here under logo. Okay, now click on upload image. Just select this image and okay, I want to select the full size and now click on save changes. I think you have to click on insert into post. Okay, now click on update. If I scroll down here, as you can see, this image is now shown. Again, if I go back to categories, if I scroll down, Let's see where this category is. Here, as you can see, we have this category, website development. Okay, so that category is now available. Now, if you want to add anything under that, for example, under website development, if you want to add subcategories, you can add, for example, e-commerce. Okay, this could be one subcategory, e-commerce website. And now to make it a subcategory of website development, you can select under parent category, you can select website development. Okay, now click on add new category. And now if you see under website development, we have e-commerce website. Similarly, if you want to add maybe let's say membership website, if somebody wants to create a membership website. Okay, now this is also a this is also a subcategory of website development. So I'll select website development as my parent category and click on add new category. And again, now as you can see, this is also now added under this option. So you can add these kind of things. Okay, this is how you can create a parent category and some subcategories. So now if I again come over here, if I refresh this page, let me copy the title. Now if I click on category here, if you see website development, and now we have these subcategories as well. Now if you want to add for now, as you can see, I can select only one category. Okay, so later on in this video we'll see how we can change this thing. If you want, you can also allow your users to select multiple subcategories. So maybe under programming and tech, I can create a WordPress, I can select WordPress also, ecom also. So I can select multiple categories at once. So if you want to select that thing, you can have that thing as well. Now, if you go to the second option, description option, here as you can see, you have to select the keyword, you have to add the description and all. And then after that, we have to add the features. So a person can add the feature like they are hard worker, organized, good listener, punctual. So let's see how we can control these things. Okay, these features that we have added. These are the demo features, or these are the automatically added features. If you want to delete some features from here, or if you want to add more features, let's see how we can do that. So again, come back to your dashboard. Now under jobs, you will see features, click on that. And now as you can see, these are added from here. Now in this, if you want to add any new feature, you can just add that. I'll just add new feature. I'll give it a name of new feature just to see whether this is added or not. Now once you add this thing, you can now go ahead and click on add new feature, add new category. And now as you can see, this is added for you. Again, if I come back to this page, refresh it. Now go back to the third option, detail option. In fact, it was in the second option, description option. And now as you can see, new feature. So you can add more features. If you want to delete any feature, obviously you can just go ahead and click on delete, and you can delete this feature as well. Then in the third step, we have this option. A person can create different types of products. They can add different add-ons, and then they can have different details. That is good. So there's nothing, we don't have to do any changes. In the fourth step, a person has to select media files. If they want to upload any audio file, video files, they can do that. And finally, in the last step, this option is given to you. Okay, first option is the upgrades option, which I think is a very important option and very useful option. So for example, I am a freelancer. I want to create a new account on this website, and I create websites for people. Now, because I'm a new person, I don't have any rating or